Hello everyone, it's Monday, so it's Tastebuds recipe day. We are going to do the crispy goat cheese salad. We are going to be using the 3 onion rub. So my 3 onion rub was empty in my little can, so I went ahead and poured the envelope in here just for good measure. If you're using these, the cap is approximately a tablespoon. If you have used all of your tablespoons like I did today, because I've been doing a few things today, we are getting everything ready. So far, I've measured out my ricotta cheese, and I put 2 teaspoons of the seasoning in there. I'm going to mix it together real good. A big scoop, that's not a big scoop. And make out 8 little pucks. And we're going to dip the pucks in 2 eggs that we have whisked together in our coating trays. We have 1/4 cup of flour back there. We have 1 cup of panko breadsticks with another teaspoon of the 3 onion rub. This one's not going to be rounded, but that's okay. We're making them into little hockey pucks because that's what the recipe says to do. Make them into pucks. And what do you need a puck for? Hockey. I like hockey. Got gloves on because don't know how gooey this is. Cut those out. You can either use your air fryer or you can use your oven. If you're using the oven, you want 400 degrees, and you're going to do, so I can read it, 15 to 18 minutes. If you're using your air fryer, 10 to 12. Rotate trays halfway through, so one of them doesn't get crispier than the other. I use my kitchen spritzer and have already oiled my trays. In my bowl here, we have our lettuce. I used green leaf because that's what I could find. Did not go shopping on the right day. You can use the baby spring mix, spinach, or any other green. And I cut that up. I used my serrated silicone knife. It's no longer available, but this one is the straight edge one. When you're cutting lettuce, if you're not going to use it immediately or soon, you'll need to use a plastic knife, not a metal knife. A metal knife will cause rusting, which is the browning of the edges that you cut. So, not a lot of people know that, but I worked in restaurants, so I know these things. I have 2 cups of grapes cut in half, an apple that I used my core and slicer, and then I went ahead and chopped those up in so it was cubed, and a cup of walnuts. If you want some other nuts, use some other nuts. Nobody's picking on you. Okay, for our dressing, I made this yesterday and had it in the refrigerator, so I had to get it out so that it would come back to room temperature. We have 1/2 cup of olive oil, which will solidify in the refrigerator. A tablespoon of 3 onion rub. 3 tablespoons of either white wine, red wine, or apple cider vinegar, and a tablespoon of honey. So, got this in our mix, measure, and pour, and just pop the lid open. Smells good. I won't put it all on my salad tonight because I'm not going to eat 8 cups of lettuce. That's a lot of lettuce. I've got the pork chops over here cooking in my rock crock with the base to make it a slow cooker. Alright, now for the fun part, we are going to get these guys in order. We're going to coat with flour, egg, and then the panko But I should probably mix the seasoning in. I put it together, didn't mix it. Okay, here we go. Don't know that the tongs are a good idea right now. Just set that off to the side. Okay. Alright, so my little puck. Come here, little puck. Okay, well, that puck idea didn't work so good. They don't want to peel right off, so they're not going to be pretty round, but to me, probably wasn't going to be pretty round anyway. So, put some flour on there. Well, yeah, reshape it. Definitely not going to be pretty. Egg. Okay. Alright. Eat. Okay, not exactly the shape I was looking for. They suggest use one hand for the flour and one for the egg. They must be for professional chefs because that did not work for me. Right around in there. Just don't want you cross-contaminating, which, oh well, not going to matter at this point. This is fine. I don't know, maybe goat cheese is a little more firm than the ricotta. Alright, well you get the idea. Yeah, Melissa's making a big fat mess here. Press the crumbs in there so that they're embedding better. Go on my wire there. Okay. I'm going to finish this up and take pictures and have them on Facebook for you after a bit. So you guys have a good night. I'll see you later.